Welcome on in. Oh my goodness, we have so much to break down. The Beverly Hills trailer dropped. Kyle is getting grilled about these Morgan Wade rumors. She's finally having to break it to her daughters, that she and Mauricio have split. And then we have this Erika versus Denise showdown. Let's break it down. Oh, hi, it's me, Zack Peter, pop culture junkie, reality TV insider, published author, and host of the No Filter with Zack Peter podcast. Here I'll bring you all the latest news on the Real Housewives, deep dives into celebrity legal scandals, and unfiltered convos with your favorite stars. I've got you covered. And yes, I always keep receipts. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest tea. Now, let's dive in. What's going on? Happy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Christmas Day, whatever day you're listening to this. It kind of feels like Christmas Day. We got the new Beverly Hills trailer. Woo-wee! I'm just going to play the opener for you. We'll dive into the trailer. We'll dissect everything. So we'll talk about the Beverly Hills trailer. We'll do a couple tidbits of tea, and then we'll do a Q&A. We'll do an Ask Zack at the end of this. But I'm going to play the first, like the opening of the trailer, and just let me know if you recognize anybody's voice in any of this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Technical difficulties. There we go. All right, welcome on in, welcome on in, welcome on in. So we're going to get into the Beverly Hills trailer. We'll do an Ask Zack. We'll do later on in the episode. We'll do a few tidbits of tea, but I want to first play the opening of the Beverly Hills trailer, and you can let me know if you recognize anybody in particular. Okay. Breaking news, Kyle and Mauricio have officially split.
Did they grow apart? Their kids are leaving the home.
There's always been rumors about Mauricio.
Holy sh**.
I had no idea.
I had dinner with Mom. We never said they were separate.
You think they're hiding something?
Somebody's cheating.
I think she's been lying.
It's pretty
Complete strangers are like, you made us believe in true love, and now it's
This is true love. There are only two people in this marriage. Everybody else's opinion can off.
What's going on, everybody? OMG, OMG. Yes, that is, hi, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. I signed a release to get on Beverly Hills. So it's funny because Kempire, who's also, his voice is also featured in the clip. So in the opening, it's me, it's Kempire, and it's Heather McDonald. And then, hold on, sorry. Are we... Some people can hear it, some people can't hear it. All right, guys, I'm trying to work through the technical difficulties tonight. First, the podcast wasn't recording, and now people are saying there's no audio. Is there sound? There's sound, right? Anyway, if you caught it, if you didn't catch it, here's the gist. That was my voice opening up the video, and then we had Kempire followed up, and then we had Heather McDonald, who also followed up as well. Before we get into all of the tea, you hear me saying, breaking news, Kyle and Mauricio have split, and then Kempire's like, is it because the kids are going out of town, or is it because the kids are growing up and leaving the house? And then Heather's like, we all know about the rumors about Mauricio. So there you go. It's the trailer has just dropped. We'll dissect it in a second. But yes, I did sign a release for it. I don't know if they're going to use any of the actual clips in the opening, like in the actual premiere. We all obviously have to sign a release, but it's funny because Kempire and I were also featured in last season's finale. So it's just funny that we closed last season and now we're opening this new season together. So there we go. There is sound. There is sound. We can hear you on YouTube. Okay, so everyone can hear it. So whoever can't hear needs to take the earplugs out of their ear and stop scaring me in the live. Oh yeah, mama mia. I need to get a moderator that can be like, hey, it's me. You know whose voice we didn't hear. Oh, Brian, I know whose voices we did not hear at all. But listen, that's okay. Because we stay winning over in this corner. But congrats to Kempire. Congrats. This is a sign you need to collaborate. I agree, BTF Phoenix. I would love to collaborate with Kempire. He did give me a shout out on Twitter, and I gave him a shout out. So, and Heather and I were texting about it as well. So we were like, yay. Thank you, Bravo. All right. So shall we actually break down this trailer, because there is so much going on. 1-900. Yes, Zach just came here to say, you go, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do it. Okay, so let's actually get into the trailer of it all, because obviously it opens up with everyone being like, "Oh my God, the villains," about Kyle and Mauricio, and then we see Erika sitting down with Kyle, and Kyle's like, "Oh my God, everyone said that they believe in love, and now there's no more true love," and Erika's like, "I don't give a fuck about anybody else but you and Mauricio, okay? And this is true love, and this is your relationship, and we're rooting for you." And then we see Dorit, and Dorit's like, "I had no idea." And Pika's like, "I was just out to dinner with Mauricio, and I had no idea." And then we see Sutton, and she's reacting, and then Crystal's housekeeper thinks that somebody was cheating on somebody, because that always happens in Beverly Hills. And we've heard the rumors about the husband. Well, listen, this season Sutton is talking about the husband. But we open up by seeing all of the ladies go to Vegas, presumably for Erika as she prepares for her Vegas residency. This does kind of look like Mandalay Bay, which is where I believe, which is where I know Erika's show takes place. We also see them go to Magic Mike, and my God, they're doing all the Magic Mike things. I hear that this Magic Mike show is where Sutton has like a full-on meltdown and freaks out and throws a tantrum, and the Magic Mike guys are not happy about that. We see like I said, Crystal's housekeeper. She is back. She is delivering the tea. We love it. We see the newbie coming in, and the newbie is ready. Anne-Marie. I didn't realize she was a diamond holder. I thought she was just a friend of, but it looks like she earned herself a diamond, probably for coming at Crystal, because she's like, "Girl, I made you relevant," when they were taking their cast trip out to Barcelona. We see Crystal, and she's like, "Everybody just wants to see me yelling all the time." And listen, Crystal, at least it's better than what you've given us last season. I used to like Crystal, and then last season wasn't her best season, so I'm hoping we get a little more from Crystal, because I feel like we need a little more from Crystal, because I always love a little more from Crystal. What else do we see? We see PK, and he's struggling to understand Dorit's PTSD. He's like, "I don't understand. We're British and we don't do PTSD. We do LSD." And then Dorit's like, "But I'm struggling, PK." And obviously now we know, because Erika, remember last year at BravoCon, she was like, "The ones that I expect to break up were PK and Dorit." And then only to find out that PK and Dorit were actually having issues, because I guess she's having PTSD from last season's robbery. We see Erika preparing more for her Vegas residency, and her kind of being worried to see if anybody would actually show up. We see Garcelle have a really tender moment with her son, where her son's like, "I get it, you want to be here now, but what about before? We needed you 2 years ago, and you weren't there 2 years ago." And I get, this is actually something that I'm looking forward to seeing, not Garcelle struggling or crying, but looking forward to seeing this storyline play out, because I think it's so real. When you're a single mom and you're a working mom, I just think that that's a really challenging position to be in, and you're never going to win your kids over in that, because they don't understand it, right? They only understand, I need my mom, and when my mom's not here, she's choosing something else over me, right? And I think you don't fully get the context of it until you're much older, and probably until you're a parent yourself. So I think that's going to be interesting to watch sort of play out. And then obviously we have the Kyle stuff with Mauricio, but it looks like Kyle also seems to be getting into it with Sutton, because Sutton seems to be coming for her, and she's like, "Sutton, fuck off." And then we see Denise fucking Richards, come slurring on in. And she's like, "Hey, girlies." And then Garcelle's like, "Oh." And she's like, "What's oh?" She came to Casamigos Reposado in hand. Casamigos Reposado in a shooter in her purse. 4 of them. And then she walked on in. She's like, "Let's get it." She came in Liddy City. She didn't go to the party to get Liddy City. She got bombed in the car on her way in. And I hear it only gets worse from there. And then we see her have it out with Erika, because apparently Erika is like, "Did you know it's only $7 to get a full package of Denise Richards on OnlyFans?" And listen, I know people are going to drag Erika for saying that, but if I had $7, I would rather go to a full-on concert show in Vegas and see Erika Jayne rather than spend the $7 on Denise Richards' coochie pictures, because I feel like Denise Richards, I mean, her coochie's been all over the internet, that I feel like at this point, $7 is like a really good deal, right? For some coochie pics. I should at least start charging $7. I just send dick pics for free in the DMs, but like I need to get more, like, I mean, what? I could make what, $14 a week? Okay, I'm here for that. You go, Denise Richards. You make that bank, girl. You sell them feet pics. You sell the coochie packages. All the coochie packages. Let's get it, wild things. Wild things. You make my heart sing for a discount. And then Denise is like, "You're an evil woman." And then Erica's like, "Yes, I am." Or what? Or what? Come see about me. And then we see Kim Richards, and she's like, "Ooh," she's drinking her Diet Coke, and Kyle's like, "Ooh," and Kim's like, "Ooh." Kim's like, "I need a little vodka in my Diet Coke because this is getting spicy. Like, somebody hand me one of Monty's pills. Snap, snap, pat the puss." And then Sutton's digging into all of Kyle's marriage stuff. And she's like, "Where there's smoke, there's fire. And there's always the rumors." And she talks about all the rumors about the husband and all the rumors about the affairs and all the rumors about the cheating. She's like, "Every time I look, there's rumors." It's like, Sutton, girl, I don't know if this is going to be a good season for you. You're coming hard at Kyle. And we want to believe in love. And then obviously we see Kyle and Mauricio, and they show us that there's been tension between them. We talk about Morgan Wade. We get introduced to Morgan Wade, and she's like, "Kyle Richards found me because she stopped me on Instagram. I'm going to make you love me." And then we see her get a tattoo, and Dorit's like, "Why are you getting a tattoo of Morgan Wade on your arm? Why are you tattooing your initial on Morgan Wade's arm? Is she going to make you love me?" And so then we see Kyle, and she has to sit down and have this like really uncomfortable, really awkward conversation with her kids. I'm assuming this is one of the final scenes that they filmed. And, her and Mauricio sit down with all the girls, and all the girls are crying. I'm wondering if the girls knew prior to filming that scene that they were split, or what the situation was, but it all comes out. None of the girls seem happy about it. Kyle and Mauricio don't seem happy about it. It's just a whole hot mess express. I feel like with so much going on after watching that trailer, I need a little healing. If we're gonna talk about the husband, I feel like, I don't know. I need to talk through all of this. I need a little talk therapy, which brings me to today's episode, which is brought to you by BetterHelp. Do you ever find that just as you're trying to fall asleep, your brain suddenly won't stop talking? Do your thoughts start racing right before bed or at other inopportune moments? I remember how stressed I was earlier in this year, going on tour, getting the 2 new pups, moving into my new apartment. I was so overwhelmed. Now I'm setting up the new studio, and I still feel a little overwhelmed. Well, it turns out one great way to make those racing thoughts go away is to talk them through. Therapy gives you a place to do that, so you can get out of your negative thought cycle and find some mental and emotional peace. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists anytime at no charge. Get a break from your thoughts with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/nofilter today, and you'll get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/nofilter. All right. I want to know what your thoughts are about the rumors. So let's take some live. Let's see what people are saying on the live. Campire is awesome. I've never gotten a chance to actually get to know him personally, but from what I've heard, he seems like a really great guy. And congrats to him for getting the feature on the Beverly Hills. Zach, you're not live on Instagram. I'm not live on Instagram, but I will go on live on Instagram after this. I'll do an Instagram. I'll go live on the Instagram. Are we going to talk about the husband? Apparently, we're going to talk about the husband, and we're going to talk about the mistress, Kyle's mistress. This season better not be Kyle is gay. I don't think it is going to be Kyle is gay. I think it's going to be Kyle is not gay, and she still loves Mauricio. I think Erika's right. It can still be true love, even if they get divorced, or at least it was true love for a long time. No, I agree, Anaconda. I think it is true love. Even if they do get a divorce, I think it's still true love. They love each other, and they're still committed to making their family work, even if their love and their marriage and the romance in their relationship doesn't work. It doesn't mean that it's not doesn't mean that it's not a great thing. I'm low-key happy someone is coming for Crystal. I don't know if I would say I'm low-key happy someone. They came for Crystal before, and she she buckles. Did anyone else see PK at Dancing with the Stars last week? I did not see PK at Dancing with the Stars last week, Miss Diamond. Mary Duda says Erika given Dorito a storyline. Dorit isn't British. Well, could have fooled me, Tina. Brian says, as Sutton's horse, whiny, squealy, blow, snort, grunt, groan, translated, get off my back, Sutton, or your ass is going to end up in the dirt. Oh, okay. Listen, I love me some Dorit. I think I don't know, PTSD is real, right? Sutton's face looks different, does it? Denise is back. Not really. She kind of tries to come back, but I'm just like, girl. Not them ignoring Camille. Yeah, they totally didn't really acknowledge that Camille was in the trailer, nor did they really acknowledge that Cynthia Bailey was in the trailer. We see them very briefly, and it's in a shot that includes more than one person. So when Denise walks in, you see Camille in the background. And then when Cynthia's there, you see her sitting at the table. I forgot who she was sitting next to, but she's sitting next to somebody. So you don't really Kyle, maybe? I don't remember. But come on. Come on. I want to know about the Denise daughter dynamic with them both on OnlyFans. Are they both still on OnlyFans? That's what I'm confused about. Are they both still on OnlyFans? And do they have conversations about that? Hey, mom, maybe you should shoot your cooch from this angle. Here's better lighting. And then, Denise is like, listen, I'm from a different decade. We go full bush. I don't know if anybody spent the $7 on the package. Let us know if it's worth it. Denise is $7 times 25,000 per week. That said, Denise did pull a Puritan act 2 seasons ago. Exactly. Now she's selling her cooch for a deal, like a bundle. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, everybody loves my sweater today. Thank you. Well, if you're listening to this on the podcast, you can also watch it on YouTube or watch it on Spotify. Mauricio, a hunk of a man. No big white party this year. They always would celebrate each other at the white party. Yes, you're Sharon. I went to the white party this year. It was a great white party. They did it at SoFi Stadium, and it's going to be the finale. They didn't show it in the trailer, but stay tuned. I'm sure we'll get it at some point. Kyle is way too old for Morgan. Why is she way too old for Morgan? You see 50-year-old men dating 20-year-old girls all the time. Why can't she date a younger woman? I'm going to make you love me. Crystal is my least favorite. She's the victim in every situation. I'm hoping she doesn't come in full victim this season because I really did like Crystal, but I felt like last season she really was struggling. I'm kind of ready to see someone come for Kyle. Sorry, not Kyle. Sorry. That's always so interesting when people are like, I hate takedown seasons. I hate when everybody comes after one person until it's one person that they don't like. And then they're like, yeah. When Erika was getting plummeted, people were like, yeah, burn the bitch at the stake. And now Kyle's getting plummeted. And everyone's like, yeah, I want to see them take her down. But if it's anybody else, if it was Denise, it's like, I don't like a come for this one person season. It's too toxic. Oh, my pearls. And I'm just like, guys, let's calm down. Come on. Somebody always sits in the hot seat every season. It's not always a takedown season. It's not oh, we're trying to take somebody down. It's what? Somebody just happens to be the center focus of the attention in that moment. It ain't that deep, y'all. It ain't that deep. I'm gonna make you love me. Kyle and Mauricio are shared business owners, especially considering the agency and the show selling Beverly Hills. So they have some relationship. Yeah, I agree. They're going to continue to run their businesses together. They're going to continue to run their families together. But I think at some point they're going to have to go off and do their own thing. So is there a lawsuit with Denise? Not that I'm aware of. But again, a lawsuit doesn't necessarily mean anything. Anybody can sue anybody. And as we've seen with Housewives, anybody will just sue anybody for any little thing. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a big one. Random and unpopular opinion. Isn't Ariana doing the same thing to Katie as Sandoval did to Schwartz. Dancing with the Stars opportunity takes up all your time, and Something About Her isn't open. I don't know what the situation is with Something About Her, but it's not that it's not opening. They are opening, but I do believe they had to do some renovations on the outdoor seating. I guess the city of West Hollywood changed some things up. They changed some of their regulations, so they're now having to do some renovations so that they can, be in line with whatever the new regulations are. I don't know. That's just what I've heard. But I did see, I don't know, I heard something about in the comments that some people were complaining that they weren't getting their merch. So I don't know what's going on with Something About Her. I don't think that it was just for a storyline. I mean, it may have been rushed just for a storyline. Like they may have tried to do more things a lot quicker to make sure it made the edit on Vanderpump Rules. But at the end of the day, their priority isn't necessarily opening their doors until Vanderpump Rules is on television, if that makes sense. If Vanderpump Rules is on TV, then that promotes them and it promotes their business. Because think about it, once the premiere starts and then they're showing them doing, getting things ready for Something About Her, then people are going to Google, oh, is Something About Her open? Let me go see if I can get a sandwich from Something About Her. I want Something About Her sandwiches. And then it creates that buzz. And so then it moves on. Glad to catch you live. Thanks, Taffy Cat. Wow, we're giving Denise a lot of press. Didn't she only do one season? She did 2 seasons. We're giving her a lot of press by talking about her $7 coochie pics on OnlyFans. I mean, no press is bad press. Is anyone else excited for the House of Villains? I'm very excited. I'm going to the premiere tomorrow. Thursday, I'm going to the premiere of House of Villains. It's going to be really fun. I can't wait. I have a busy week. I'm going to the premiere of House of Villains, and then I'm going to the premiere of Dix the Musical, and then I'm going to the Masked Singer on Friday. So what a week. What a time, what a time, what a time to be alive. Mighty, mighty good time. Used to be able to have outdoor seating during the pandemic. This rule changed and they had to fix the patio back to the sidewalk area. Yeah. I mean, listen, it happens, right? There's a class action against Denise regarding her OnlyFans. What? Did somebody not get their full $7 worth of coochie? Sheesh. I didn't hear about that, but I also don't really pay much attention to Denise Richards' OnlyFans. What trailer was better, Beverly Hills or Potomac? Beverly Hills for sure. Potomac's trailer was rough. They did like all these little gimmicks and they try to make it like sitcom-y. And when you have to do all the gimmicks and make it super sitcom-y, that's how you know it's not that great. So, wow. Brian says, Kyle having to address shit she always likes to bring up about other people's relationships is just Kyle having to take it after coasting for seasons after seasons, and it's not talking about this previously. Well, here's the thing. I don't think they had many relationship issues previously. I don't think their relationship was ever emotionally that deep. Like Alison Dubois said, he was never going to emotionally fulfill her. So I don't think her relationship with Mauricio was all that deep to where she would need to air out some of their issues outside of the, the rumors of him cheating. But I agree. At some point, the pendulum always swings, and at some point, somebody has to sit in the hot seat. And this season, unfortunately, it just has to be Kyle. I actually wasn't sure she was going to come back this season. I felt like it was going to take a minute to have her I don't know. I guess they did take a break during filming, but I just thought after all the Kathy stuff last season, I wasn't expecting her to come back. Little Nutball says, any info on your wine collection? Any new names on the mind or themes? We're brainstorming. We're working. Hopefully, we plan to bring it back in 2024. So just hang in there. It's all happening, and it'll all be happening hopefully very soon. Very, very soon. Oh, Alison Dubois is callback is coming. Oh, I know. They should bring Alison Dubois back on Beverly Hills. Who would do it? The only person that would do it would be Sutton. Is Ken going to pop up and scream, "Goodbye, Kyle"? I don't know. I think Ken's done. He's sitting over there laughing his way to the bank. Well, laughing his way to pay the bills that they're apparently not paying over there in Vanderpump Land. Whew. Wow, everybody's so sweet. Everyone's giving me so many compliments tonight about my sweater, about my appearance, about my hair. Zach, do you speak Spanish? What is the? Sorry, I thought I had it. No, I don't speak Spanish. I did take Spanish in high school. did not do very well. Haven't really tried to follow up since, but I mean, listen, I'm planning on it. Hoy vey. Oh, poquito. Yes. Uno poquito, muy poquito. I don't know. Something poquito. Something de poquito. Mo looked awkward again. Oh, on Dancing with the Stars. I know. Listen, he's trying. He's trying. What other news? There wasn't a lot of news in the past couple of days. We had Mia from Potomac. She announced her split from Gordon, and Candace was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know that they were actually split. That's crazy." And Kyle Richards is like, "Look at me, I can do the splits on Morgan Wade's face." Low key, I feel bad for Kyle. Mo did her dirty for years. Now it looks like she leaves him for Morgan. Yeah, I do feel kind of bad for them. Especially because you can just I know you know how much public opinion really affects her and the fact that like she's in the hot seat and her marriage is being questioned and it's interesting. What do you guys think of the Erika Jayne versus Denise Richards beef? I think Denise is gonna she looks like she's coming in hot and slurring her way out the door, and it's not gonna really land because she's I don't think Denise was ever much of a strong fighter, and the fact that she comes in and then she picks a fight with Erika of all people, like Erika's a very strong fighter. We'll see her eat you up and spit you out. So, I don't know. When is the next Ultimate Girls Trip due to be released? Um, it is due to be released, I believe, in December, and it's going to be the New York Ultimate Girls Trip. Mm, 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 mm. You know, I just have to say, I'm in like a new, happy, grateful, like brand new bitch phase of my life coming into this week. I'm just like, I'm a brand new bitch, you know? And so I feel really good about that. So maybe that's why I'm, looking extra. I don't know. I've just never gotten so many compliments on my appearance on a live stream. At least not in a minute. Maybe I've been looking a little rough lately and people are just like, "No, you're back." Erika takes no prisoners. That's right, Sharon. Erika takes no prisoners. Man, I barely just caught the live. Well, welcome on in, Leslie. Get girl, get a girl. To the front, to the right, to the back, girl. It's your night. I know he thinks you're fun and stuff, but does he know how to wind you up? Okay, there wasn't a ton of news, so I figured we would mostly do like an Ask Zack this week. So if you have questions for me, let's do a little Q&A. Let me know what's been going on in your life. Your aura is glowing, honey. Oh, hey. Is it? Am I glowing? Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, drop some questions below in the live chat and I will respond and answer them. Do you remember how clingy Kaya was with all of her daughters? I find it strange that she's been flying out of town so often, leaving Portia behind. I guess I didn't really think about that. Yeah. I I don't know. Portia's grown. Portia's at that age where she's like, I don't need to be spending time with my mama all day long. Like, mom, go with your new lesbian lover and let me be. Listen, mom, you don't need to talk to me about being a lesbian because I'm from Gen Z and we're cool with it. If anything, it's actually kind of boring that you're just a lesbian and not more interesting. So I'm sure that's exactly where Portia's head's at. What's your favorite horror movie? I was just talking about this because we do movie nights with my mom every Friday night. We used to do them on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but now we do just Fridays because I tape the Salt Lake City recaps on Wednesday nights. I love Scream. I love the Scream franchise, all of the Scream franchise, but I also really love Final Destination 1, 2, and 3. After that, they got a little weird, but 1, 2, 3 was like, but like 1 and 2, oh my God, literally the best. Love, 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 love. Joshua is lovely. Thanks for introducing us. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm glad you enjoy him. I finally caught a live. Thank you for the great content. Going back into the bushes, aka lemon trees. Enjoy. Oh, thank you, Addicted to Shoes. So sweet. Zack, you are manifesting success. Throw a plug out there. Oh, for the Bourbon Room. Woo woo. Yes, I will be back at the Bourbon Room November 19th. November 19th. It's a special Friendsgiving show, confirming the talent. It's going to be fun. A lot of my friends are going to be there. A lot of some reality friends are going to be there. So definitely come on out. Get your tickets now at nofilterlive.com. The tickets are available. Thank you, Brian. Is Josh a lock to be on stage with you? I haven't yet figured out what the show's going to be or who's exactly going to be in the show. Josh absolutely will be there for sure. If he doesn't, he knows I will murder him. Not really, YouTube, don't flag me. But Josh will be there, Brian. Yes. Will he be on stage? I don't. I literally don't know. There's so many people that I want to be in the show, and so we're trying to work out all of the kinks. We will definitely. We'll definitely see. Yeah. Looks like Mo has done his last dance. Oh no, is he getting kicked off Dancing with the Stars? Oh, well, that's not gonna be great. Gwen Stefani just turned 54 today. Wind it up. Wind it up. What color are your cabinets? They're like a gray, like a sandy gray. Well, I guess sand and gray are two different, like a, I don't know. They're not, I guess they're not really gray. They're more of like a sand color. Obviously the lighting, because you have the reflection from the windows coming in, or the lighting from the windows coming in, so it's not as ideal, but yeah. Will you be doing anything in New York, Zach? Not this year. Babe, I did 2 shows on the East Coast. I did a Philly show and I did a New York show. So, and throughout the end of the year, no, but who knows? Maybe one day I'll come back to New York. Question. Do you think Kyle and Mo will actually divorce? I mean, there are a lot of assets that would have to be split up. And so I don't know. That's a really, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if they're gonna, I don't believe that they're gonna work this out. They're gonna have to divorce. I believe they're probably setting everything in motion as we speak. I recognize your voice. Yes, that's right. That's right. I'm the problem, it's me. Thank you. I was at the top of but that was really cool to be featured at the top of the Beverly Hills trailer. Like to be like the opening voice. You know, everybody, YouTubers and non-YouTubers, will have to listen to me when they start the trailer. Because everyone wants to watch the beginning of the trailer because it's all the Kyle Mauricio stuff. Did you and Josh have stomach issues after hot Dino Nugget challenge? I did not. I will say that. No, I don't think I did. I did not. I did a lot of prep for my poor stomach, but I will say that's how I will answer that question. I did not have any issues, but I can only speak for myself. What's your favorite restaurant in downtown? Oh my God, I have so many. A staple that I love to take people to is Cara Cara. It's the rooftop of the proper hotel. Gorgeous view. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous view. The pool kind of sucks, but the view is so pretty. Great drinks, good food. Love the fries. Steak frites is always my go-to when I go. The steak frites or the burger. So that is probably one of my current favorites. It usually changes. I feel like Cara Cara is becoming less of my favorite because it used to be a hidden gem and now everybody goes there. But yeah, Cara Cara in downtown LA. Zinke on Broadway, right next to the Ace Hotel. That one's one of my favorites as well. It's a lot more low key. It's a lot more chill. Love me some Zinke. So Zinke is probably my favorite go-to. Not because the food's like super amazing or the drinks are super amazing, but it's just like a good chill vibe. You can always get a table there. You can go for a date. You can go to meet for a friend. You can grab breakfast. You can grab brunch. You can have a nice dinner. You can have a good dinner. So it's full of endless possibilities. You are giving I got a new man. Listen, I'm giving self-love is what I'm giving. I have just fully embraced loving myself and loving my life and loving all that's good. And I just want more good, more of this, please. More goodness, more greatness, more grace, more abundance, more happiness, more good people to come into my life. So that's what you're seeing. I don't need a man to put a glow on my face. I put a glow on my face every single day by choosing me and choosing to love me. Okay. How mad do you think Adam? Oh, how mad do you think Adam is that when he recaps the Beverly Hills trailer, he has to hear your voice? So funny. Did you DM me this? I feel like somebody like text or DM'd me this as well. I don't know. I just do me these days, you know. I just do me. It is, you know, it's funny. Oh God, I'm not even drinking tonight. What's funny is I've had friends recently come to me, like good friend, like people that are actually my friends that I talk to like all the time, and that I see all the time that are like, oh, that have been getting phone calls or text messages, and I think people are trying to be buddy buddy up to my friends, and I'm like, that's funny that you're gonna reach out to my friends and you're gonna talk to my friends and you're gonna be all up in my friends' business, and like, and also relay false narratives to my friends directly, like as if they're not gonna come and tell me the false narratives that you're putting out there. Like, come on, it's so wild. The news story is that MJ was the one that leaked this story to Dana Wilkie, Swamp Thing, which is just such a farce. Like there were just so many details that Swamp Thing talked about that were not real, and that like, or not that they weren't real, but they weren't things that anybody like one MJ would never give a shit about podcaster beef. And two, like it just doesn't make any sense. There were details that MJ would not have known. You know, there was stuff that like MJ would not have known to have been able to give to the Swamp Thing for Swamp Thing to go on her swampy YouTube channel and to reveal. Like there were just key details that someone would know, and I know how that person knows that information that MJ would never know, nor would MJ overhear in an argument. It's just funny. Zach, are you dressing up for Halloween? If not, what about the pups? Well, Sky's full name is Skywalker, and Sully's full name is Sullivan, and it's inspired by Monsters Inc. because obviously Sully in Monsters Inc. He's a big giant monster. So I was thinking if I'm going to dress them up, either we're gonna do a Monsters Inc. theme, and Sully will be Sully, and Sky will be Mike Wazowski, or Sky will be like a Star Wars character, and Sully will be Sully from Monsters Inc. I don't know. I might dress up. I might dress up. I might have a Halloween party. I was thinking of like doing a Halloween party as like a housewarming party for my new apartment. Possibly thinking of doing maybe like a Barbie theme, because like Barbie's in right now, and I'm like, so the party would be like Barbie Halloween. I don't know. That might be too gay. Can we get underwear model? Get underwear model for what? Are you dressing your pups? Oh, I just answered that. Yay, I might take some time off and come for my birthday trip. Oh my God, that would be so fun, Tones. If you can make it for November 19th at the Bourbon Room, get your tickets at nofilterlive.com. Nofilterlive.com. Halloween literally falls on a Tuesday this year. Are we having a costume party? Oh, that might be kind of fun. Is there any update with the Chrisleys? Oh yeah, actually, thank you. Last I heard about the Chrisleys, one was that their time had been reduced a little bit, like by like a year. Like not a lot of time, but for good behavior. And then Todd and Julie. So apparently Todd is still in love with his little sex kitten Julie. So Julie and Todd are still very much in love from prison. Prison can't keep them apart. No bars can keep them apart. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me when it's my assigned time. I'll get on the payphone. Make sure you put some money on my bucks. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river wide enough. I wish I could be there for the Friendsgiving show. I'm so happy for you and can't wait to hear about it. Thank you, Mallory. We do have live stream tickets available, so if you're not physically able to come, that would be great. Everyone is loving Josh. You two have a great banter, which is refreshing to see. Thank you, Tones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where can we see the trailer? I believe it was released by Entertainment Tonight. People, I don't know. Just Google Real Housewives of Beverly Hills trailer. It's on YouTube. All the Instagram accounts and Twitter accounts are posting it. I think like Queens of Bravo posted it. So there you go. There ya go. Congrats, Zach. It was so cool. Thank you. Who is your dream interview? Ooh, that's a really good question. I mean, I'm still planning on that Erika Jayne interview. I think that'll be amazing. You're hot tonight, dude. Looking awesome. What is it? What is different about me today, guys? My back is actually killing me. I don't know what I did. But my back has like not been the same. And today it's just like, whew, fajitas. Didn't know your voice is in the Beverly Hills trailer. Nice work. Congrats. It's literally the first voice in the Beverly Hills trailer. I say breaking news. How is Invisalign doing? It's doing great. So far, I don't have it in right now. I was eating right before I did this, so I haven't brushed my teeth and put them back in just yet. But Invisalign's going great. Loving it. Have an appointment soon. I'm on tray 14 out of 20. We might have to add a few more trays, so hopefully coming into the new year, it'll be done soon. Did you listen to Daily Dose with Donna to hear what she said about Caroline and Brandy? What did she say about Caroline and Brandy? Oof. I need to see. So happy for you. He's like, your skin looks flawless. You guys are just so sweet today. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. How is it since the hot sauce challenge? Did you get sick later? We got drunk. Maybe that helped. I don't know. We were drunk all weekend. Yeah, we were pretty lit all weekend. So, Karma, we love Karma. How are you enjoying your new apartment? My new apartment is great. I'm loving it. I'm getting it together, and I'm loving life. I'm loving it. MJ has too much going on to bother with Swamp Thing. I agree. It's so silly. Both your dogs are named after Disney properties. FYI, I still have a faux fur Sully jacket from Slick It Up. Ooh, yes, they both are Disney characters. Fun fact, I actually did, my family and I did a Disney game show back in the pandemic. Well, not back in the pandemic, but like right before, literally the day everything got shut down in the US, the day it was announced was the day we were filming. It was a game show that was going to air on Disney Plus. Obviously, it's been 3 years since then, so I'm assuming at this point it's just never going to air. But yeah, we were like doing Disney trivia, and my specialty was supposed to be Lizzie McGuire, and I like killed my round when we filmed. I was like, yes, I saved my team from getting knocked out, and then we lost in the end. But yeah. Life happens sometimes. Life happens. Ooh, Savannah published a letter from an employee from Todd's Country Club about deplorable conditions. Oh, yeah, because they don't have AC. I heard about that. Did you see the Real Houses of Beverly Hills intro looks? I did. Well, which one? There was the pink, and then there was when they were in all pink, and wasn't there? Oh, and then there were the cast photos, which I thought were all really great. I think they all looked incredible. Erika looks banging. People are saying she looks like a Barbie doll. I agree. Truly. Did you listen to Bethany's podcast today about her feelings about Andy Cohen? No, I don't really listen to her either. She's also a Swamp Thing that I have no interest in. Literally no interest. Can't be bothered. So stupid. She's literally biting the hand that feeds her. I don't know. I've had a lot of thoughts about Bethany Frankel. I've thought about like doing an Instagram reel because she posted about like how I don't know. She's just being so stupid. She wants to blame Andy and be like, Andy, built his back on, because I did hear clips like on social media, but I didn't listen to her actual podcast because I don't want to give her the downloads, even though she's the #1 podcast in the entire galaxy. So she doesn't need my downloads. But I did hear a clip about how she was like, Andy he bought a beach house off of the backs of all of these women. He's not a supporter of women. You don't support other women. And then I'm like, Bethany, you don't support other women. Remember when she ripped Sonia apart for her Tipsy Girl? And she was, horrible to her. And then she was horrible to Ramona when Ramona was trying to, schleck her skincare line. And I get Bethany's point of being like, these aren't real businesses. These aren't legitimate businesses. They're just, these women are using them as storylines. But I just think it's stupid. If she wants to say Andy Cohen, he gets to make all this money and stay clean while we all have to get dirty. It's like, no, you guys chose to get dirty. He did not tell you to get dirty. it made ratings and you guys continue to get dirty. He's been very consistent saying, I don't want my life on reality television. He has said that he wouldn't do it because he can't handle that. He doesn't want his personal life out there like that. But other people, specifically women that sign up for the Real Houses of Beverly Hills, they are making a conscious choice to do this. And she's like, well, at the beginning, I was only paid $7,000 to do the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I didn't know what I was signing up for. Cool, yeah, got it. But you also monetize that to sell your Skinny Girl brand and make all these millions of dollars to get your own beach house, to get your own Hamptons house. She has multiple properties that she bought off of the success of Real Housewives of New York. She also got her own talk show. She got multiple spin-off shows. And on top of that, you know who else makes a shit ton of money off of Housewives? The Real Housewives themselves. They make millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars per season on top of bonuses if the season really performs well. You know who else makes money off of these shows? All of the crew members, production, people that work at the network, people like me. Get to make money off of this. So everybody is making money off of this. You can't say Andy Cohen's the only one getting rich off of the Housewives. Again, we all know what the game is at this point. Bethany knew what the game was when she decided to rejoin the show. What was it, in season 7? She came back and she was just as ruthless and toothless as she was at the start. Nobody told her to come back and be mean. Don't come back and be mean. Come back and be nice. You know, it's like she's upset that, you know, when you sign up to play baseball, there's a, you know, one team loses and one team wins. That's what she always says. Someone wins and someone loses. Someone, you know, it's just, she's such an idiot. I can't with her. Why are we even talking about her? Please, let's let Bethany go because she's redonkulous. Dumb question. Who is Swamp Thing? It's him or her, I guess. She is Swamp Thing because she goes and spreads nasty rumors in the swamp. But and when I call her Swamp Thing, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. She's Swamp Thing or alligator. I don't know. Swamp Thing or alligator, however you want to refer to her, and she hangs out with the snakes. And I don't care about having to be the bigger person or to be the nice person or to be classy. I've never claimed to be the bigger person or the better person or the classy person, okay? I've always just been me. So don't be like, Zack, you're not classy. I'm not trying to be classy. Never have, never will be. Or what? Or what? Bethany has more properties than Andy. I don't know about that, but I mean, listen, everybody has made money off of the Real Housewives. Well, with all of Bethany's manic behavior, I wonder if she's still with her fiance. We haven't seen Paul in a minute. Is Paul with Britney Spears? Are they locked in the basement? Does Paul have knives? Somebody find Paul and make sure he doesn't have knives. Everyone should be thanking Andy Cohen. That's the weird part is Bethany was always thanking Andy Cohen. Remember when she did that Watch What Happens Live interview where she was like, oh my God, thank you, Andy. Thank you. You have no idea. Thank you so much. She looked like Taylor Swift. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Bravo. You've changed my life. You've changed my life. She even said if I had the chance, I would do it again. It's like, seriously, come on. 19 and counting, John and Kate plus 8, dance moms. The kids got exploited and got no money. I don't feel sorry for Bethany. That's a really good point, Mary. I agree with that. That's a great point. There are so many kids and families that were exploited on television. Again, conscious decision to engage in that, but also exploited in different ways that it's like, how can Bethany feel like such a victim in all of this when, again, she was the most ruthless and toothless. Okay. And she also said, she's like, I'm not suing anybody. It's like, then what are you doing? Just getting press? You just want content for your podcast? Like, shut up. So over her. I think Paul is off with Raquel in the forest. He's taken, so he's her time. Oh my God, that's so funny. Probably. Listen, Raquel, Bambi is off in the meadows, and yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's all we got. Zack, did you see the post from Brandy? Oh yeah, didn't she get hospitalized? The post from Brandy saying she passed out in front of her kids who called 911. If she's taken to the ER, she claims stress from a bad edit. Very Heather gay of her. She got stress from a bad edit. Stress from a bad edit of what? What was the bad edit? Did she see Ultimate Girls Trip and she didn't like the edit that she got when she was, you know, terrorizing Caroline Manzo in the bathroom? I don't know. I did see that she was in the hospital. I did see that she passed out, and she was like, "Oh my God, these nurses are so sweet, and they help me out. They're the best, and they are gonna go on strike, but I don't want them to go on strike because I want to make sure I get out of here before they go on strike." I was like, "Brandy, girl." Very Heather Gay of her. What does that mean? I think it refers to like Heather Gay victimizing herself or having a black eye, or I don't know. I guess that's a good point. I'm not really sure what. Oh, because Heather Gay's blaming the bad edit on. Well, Heather Gay's a different story because she was like best friends with Jen Shaw, and she like kept writing for Jen Shaw. Now she's like, "Who's Jen Shaw? I don't know Jen Shaw. Is there a woman named Jen Shaw? Was she on this show? I don't know. Angie K, did you be friends with Jen Shaw?" So yeah, hit the like button, please. Yes, thank you, BTF Phoenix. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button. And thank you guys for all the love. You can get tickets to my show at the Bourbon Room, November 19th. Thank you guys so much. I just want to say that the Beverly Hills mention was it was fun. It was exciting. I didn't know it was happening. And when I saw the trailer drop and I heard my voice, I was like, is that me? And I was like, wait, that's me. I thought I was like, I had a podcast on in the background or something. I was like, wait, that's me. I'm like, breaking news. Kyle and Mauricio have officially split. Lickety split. Now I got to split and get ready for my big weekend ahead. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for all the compliments. Thank you for all the love. I did tape a very special message that I'm adding into the tail end of this podcast episode. So it's me. It's real. It's vulnerable. It's raw. It was taped first thing in the morning. So before I even knew about the Beverly Hills trailer or anything. And so I don't know. I figured the show was called No Filter. So why not have no filter and just be open and honest with you? And here we go. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening tonight. I will go live on Instagram. So if you want to join me over there, you always can. You can follow the Instagram at No Filter with Zack. Maybe I'll do an Instagram after party. Maybe I'll do a YouTube after. I don't know. We'll see. You're winning at life and Adam is watching. Oh, you know what? Actually, well, first of all, in response to that, one, I want to read something that I posted on my Instagram story. And two, listen, I don't care. Whoever's gonna watch me and, like, don't, um, I don't care. Listen, live your life, do your life. Live your life, hey. Keep on chasing that paper and live your life. So I posted this on Instagram and it said, you threw dirt on my name and flowers grew. I'd be mad too. Oh,